Welcome to another time of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny,
I'm Ozzy, I guess.
And it,
and this week we're talking about Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. What is it? What was it? Like almost 10 years after the last Puss in Boots. What was the last
uh,
one that came out?
12.
12 years. Stick around, see what we think about it.
That's on me.
Yeah, I always cut you off. Make sure you never.
Yeah.
You no. You'll like you'll say. I always make sure before you say something, I cut you off, so you don't even say anything. You
Are
never
we
hear
back on?
yourself. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we just don't want you to say something offensive.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm always gonna see something offensive. Second,
Our hope.
yeah, no.
Nobody watches us anyway, so
No.
Eh,
we do it for ourselves.
eh,
Our,
well,
our
well,
hope is something I like to go for.
well. This week we're reviewing what is it? It's Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Puss and Boots.
A completely different art style for the Puss in Boots. It's very much in the vein of
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, very Spider-Versey.
Mitchell's versus the Machines.
It works well with the action.
That's a good movie, by the way.
It's
Well, that's that. Why
Wait.
we talked about it?
this one or Mitchell's and the Machines.
The Machines.
Oh yeah,
Both of them.
yeah.
Both of them.
This one is surprisingly very good. I
Muy bueno.
other than the Puss in Boots song that he sings at the beginning, the movie is great. I just don't like the song.
Yeah,
it's the only thing I don't like.
Song.
Yeah, it's a real bad song. But
Watch his theme song.
the song
The one that he keeps singing.
at the beginning of the movie, yeah, the song that he sings at the beginning, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, it was written by Cat.
Stupid.
Cat
You were so
Cat
stupid.
Stevens,
Cat Stevens.
Is that Yosef Israel or something now?
Yusuf Islam.
Hey, whatever. You know what I mean.
Meh. But this
Had an
movie,
eye in it.
but
Starts with an eye.
but surprisingly, I didn't have any. I didn't think good or bad before I saw this movie, and then when I saw this movie, I was like, man, this movie is really good. It was really enjoyable, very
Okay.
enjoyable.
Enjoyable,
but
yes. I mean, really good. Relax.
It was really.
yes.
It was. It was better than expected. Way better than expected.
Of course, you
For
expected nothing.
for being a movie that came out under the radar, without ever thinking that was going to be another Puss in Boots movie, with the first
How
Puss
often
in
do you go to theaters? There's posters all over standings.
Yeah, but
There's-
you never expected there to be another Puss in Boots movie, let alone
How did you not
almost
know it was coming out?
almost 10 years after the fact, without there ever even being another
12.
10 years, because the last one came out in 2012.
No, it's 2011.
2012,
Then 11 years in. Either way,
November
you're wrong.
November 12,
12, 10 plus years.
November 2012. Then
Are you
this
being
this
specific? Are you
this
being
one this
specific
this one came
So
out.
a year and 2 months.
So this one came out. So this movie came out in 2022, right? At the end,
No.
this movie came out. When did the movie come out? December 2022.
Did it really?
Yes. So it's literally
10 years and 1
10,
month.
10 years, exactly. So 10 years. So it's 10 years without even a hint of anything Shrek, right? Like
Oh.
Did you stay for the post credit? Well, I mean, mid credit.
no, yeah, but before that, there was like no hint of
Okay.
Shrek's like anything saying they're saying they were gonna make another Shrek or anything. Like everything was minions, minion, right?
They might. They
Because
might
they're
now.
hilarious.
Oh no, yeah, now it's no. Come on,
We're going to visit old friends.
new adventures and visit old friends, and sell them some Nasonex and some Tupperware. But
Hey, you know what? The
I
air's a little messed up. It drives up your senses. You need it sometimes.
I like the story. I like their
Yeah,
take.
by the way, my nose is like super dry. I don't know why.
I really did like their take on what's with the movies and the animated movies nowadays, especially movies made by like the Latin American audience that have to deal with death. Pinocchio, Puss in Boots. He has to come to grips, with all that, with death.
Hey, they
re-
both had Geppetto in it.
and I enjoy
That's true.
I enjoy the
Not Geppetto.
Jiminy
what's his
Cricket.
name?
The
Jiminy
the
Cricket.
cricket. The cricket.
Pinocchio's in all of them too.
Played by James Stewart.
I, I, I like this. I really,
That was a pretty weak impression too, by the way.
I really
It
did.
was weak, but I enjoyed it.
I like. I like the story.
God, where's going on? You can't make these choices here.
Clarence.
But I like the story. I like the story.
SOB.
I like the story, and I like the jokes in it, and I like the fact that Puss in Boots is depressed at the beginning. It's another movie where he drinks himself. He's drinking himself, and he puts himself into a home. Yeah, still, I really did enjoy it. Again, it was extremely surprising on how enjoyable I found this movie, right? And everyone's story I enjoyed again, right?
Perrito.
Right, from Perrito to even Goldilocks, right?
His first
You mean Florence Pugh?
Yeah, no, well, she doesn't play Florence Pugh in the movie. She plays Goldilocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Goldilocks, right?
Or Ray Winstone as Papa Bear?
Goldilocks, right? So it's Goldilocks and the three bears.
Immediately as he spoke, I was like, oh yeah.
That's
Oh no, man, he's
that's Beowulf. That's Beowulf.
Mm.
Still sticking with the DreamWorks animation.
Hey, you know what though?
Beowulf.
He's one of those guys that I wouldn't piss off.
No,
I try to. He looks like his.
He looks like it, but it's just the voice.
His voice scares me. Just his voice. Even in real life, yeah. Still,
Relax.
Yeah.
No,
everything scares you.
That's true though. That's very true. Yeah. I mean, I ain't a bitch like Ozzy though.
Sorry. Has it been 10 minutes? Because I can start doing that too.
No.
That's a freeway.
Female dog.
Well, Perrito's in the movie, so
yeah,
it's animals in the movies. There's animals in the movie.
Dog.
Oh, the lady did have a house.
They're cats.
Oh, that's right.
Cats. I like how Perrito is a therapy dog for Puss in Boots.
Rub my belly.
Rub my belly. When he's
no, don't do that.
When he's trying to give him.
That's not my belly.
When he tried to tell him, oh, like what is your name? And he's like, well, this is what people called me, and he goes through the list of names. I enjoyed the two stories, right? Because they're both the Goldilocks story and the Puss in Boots story. They're both mirrored stories, right? They're both stories about family, right? And even the villain, Jack Horner.
It is universal property, so you go
family. Yeah, it's true. That's true. It's all within Fast and Furious, but I enjoyed it. Even the action.
The action works better with this animation than it does with the old animation. Because it does. It'll just look forced. Like if you go back to the Shrek movies, you see that let's see the last one, in which all these ogres are fighting all these witches and stuff like that. I need a hero.
But look, but Puss in Boots.
It looks weak. But if they redo these movies with this animation, it'll just look intense.
I mean, you can't redo them now. You just move forward. You just move forward with the next one.
Okay. I apologize for not using proper language on it. But yeah, but you know what I mean. It's like when they start doing them with this type of animation, you have an ability to actually make things look a little more intense when fighting, instead of having this like risking crappy animation.
But I think Puss in Boots lends itself for the action like this because it's action. Shrek, I don't think Shrek wouldn't lend itself to this because Shrek isn't action oriented, where Puss in Boots is, because it's an action adventure character, right? He's Zorro, right? He is an action. He is a swashbuckling.
Anthony Hopkins.
He's Antonio Banderas. Right, and that's another thing we get. And that's the thing I like. We get the whole cast back. You get Antonio Banderas back. You get, and I'm gonna keep calling her Selma Hayek. I'm not gonna add the Penult at the end. It's Selma Hayek.
I never do.
No, it's don't Selma add the Penult.
Yeah,
it's a little too much. That comes with a lot of baggage.
Yeah, it's Selma Hayek to me. When they started saying Selma Hayek Penult, I'm like, who's that?
Get Eddie.
That's somebody new. Is that a new actress?
I'm gonna call her Sa.
Salma Hayek, Desperado. This is and they still work. They always work well together. Her and Antonio Banderas.
Just call her Frida.
Salma Hayek. And then you introduce Harvey Guillen as Perrito, and Harvey Guillen from What We Do in the Shadows. I like that show. He's good, and he does well with the voice of Perrito. And
it's actually surprising. I wasn't into it until I started watching it. I got into it. It's such a good show.
It's a good show. It's a good show, and he does well with the voice of Perrito, and it works. They're all three. They're dynamic. The way it works, the way they work together as a group, and I like the fact that they from the first movie to this movie, between Kitty Soft Paws and Puss in Boots, they gave them more of a backstory as to why. They gave them more of that why. That's what I like that more. I enjoyed that a lot more. Right, giving them that story.
I liked how they explained that they never went past what that movie is because they're supposed to get married and he show up at the church.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't show up either. What?
Yeah, I think she just said that. I think she just said that.
Right, but I
trying to make me feel better. How dare you, lady?
But I liked that
Women
they gave
liars.
them. But I liked how they gave them. I liked they kind of rounded out that story. They rounded it out, filled it out. Now they're back. It's all back together. The group's back together. The end of that was team friendship by the end, right? Team friendship.
I didn't agree with that name.
But that's Perrito.
They're going to workshop it.
Yeah, and I liked. Okay, there's two villains. There's one main villain, and then there's the other that's kind of a villain, but I think which is the better villain, which is the
Jack
wolf.
Horner.
The wolf number one. I like that one better than Jack Horner. Although John Mulaney is good as Jack Horner, right?
Yeah. Also in the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
Spider-Ham, right? Mm-hmm. He's good in this one as well, but Death's a lot better, right? Pablo Escobar, that's who plays him, right? Pablo Escobar plays Death.
Yeah.
I like the Death character, and for kids, that's a scary character. Like his first introduction, he literally cuts Puss in Boots' face, like right up here. You get blood.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you get blood in this movie.
I've never known the blade to touch my skin.
I mean, and the language too. It was I was like, is this a kids movie or not?
It's censored. They bleep it.
They kept saying crap, kept saying hell, and I was like, huh?
That's true. Yeah, but it's DreamWorks. They pushed the envelope. It's not Disney.
What are you talking about? It's all about crap.
It's Universal. It's Universal, right?
Are you talking about Disney again?
Well, yeah, after Pinocchio. As long as DreamWorks doesn't start trying to do these live action ones. They don't
action what?
As long as they don't Garfield Puss in Boots, you know what I'm saying? They don't
live action.
Dude, imagine do live action Shrek.
No.
That'd be weird.
It'd be awkward.
Yeah, like, oh my god, who's gonna play that?
You can do it.
I've got the body for Shrek.
You'd be the stunt double.
Wait, what time is it?
No! Don't say it! Don't say it! I know where you're going with it. Don't say it.
I know. Roger Ebert has a job.
Yeah.
All right. So...
What?
I don't know why you decided to go there, but okay.
Because just want to throw it out there.
But so it's I like the story. Like it's essentially Puss in Boots is on his last life, right? And I like the montage of all the deaths that he gets because they're not serious deaths.
When he gets yoked and it's
the abs that they give him, all the deaths are funny, right? They're all played for laughs. But he's on his last life, and he's out to find the wishing star, right? This wishing star that crashed, and he's out to find it. And that's when he gets reunited with Kitty Softpaws because she's out looking for it. So is Jack Horner. So is Goldilocks. So it's typical like.
But what I was digging was how when they pick up
treasure.
When they find the map on the map and it changes with each person.
Mm-hmm.
How when Perito touched it, it's like the easiest route.
Yeah.
Just stop and smell the roses, man.
Because he's not stressed out. He's not a stressed out guy.
His heart is pure.
That's right. Not like everyone else's. Everyone else's. And so I enjoyed what they did. And again, the voice acting was really good in this movie. Really, really good.
I love the choices. Yeah.
Everyone they chose for the voices in this movie, even though I knew Olivia Colman, I know Ray Winstone. I didn't know who did the voice of the other bear, but I knew everyone else, right? I knew everyone else in the movie, because you know John Mulaney's voice now, like his voice is John Mulaney, but
it's set in stone in the popular world,
right? And I even know the cat lady, because that's the girl from Dolomite. Dolomite's my name, right?
Oh, that's right. That's Rosita.
Well, she wasn't in the movie. It was an animated character, but her voice was in the movie.
We'll go with that, sure.
That's another good movie, Dolomite.
Yeah, Dolomite's my name.
Movie.
Right? So I see. I'm telling you, I can tell all the voices except for the other bear. That's the only one I didn't know. I was trying to figure out who it was.
He's a young dude. I just can't remember where I've seen him.
It's to me. I was like, oh,
where you've seen him?
It's animated. Their voices. How you don't see voices?
The actor who does the voice. I know. I saw a picture. I'm going, man. I know I've seen you somewhere. Where have I seen? Like those. You look and go like, I know I've seen you in something. I know it, and it's gonna bug me later. I just don't want to do the research on it because I can't find my phone.
No, but it was like the choices that they made for the voices was really good. I like that they also didn't do your typical Shrek cameo, right? They did the Pinocchio, right? They did do a little Pinocchio cameo, right? Because Pinocchio was in it. Yeah, Pinocchio was in it, but that's the extent of it. And other than showing far away, like at the very very end, which I like, because now it's gonna tie into. I'm hoping getting another thing, because now this puts me back in, because I'd much rather see like more in this universe than the Minion universe. Oh yeah, because I like these types of movies. Because to me, they have more. The humor is better, because the Minion adult humor. Because the adult humor. Because the Minion humor is kids. It's banana. You know, I don't. Yeah,
I live with that. What are you talking about?
I know.
Yeah, we know.
That's not. That's I don't.
We know.
Yeah. They yell banana. They yell butts. Like literally, like
your kids literally are minions. They did. That's all they speak. Minion talk. Yeah. They speak the Minion language. So, and I think one of them has one eye at this point, right?
No, he has. I think I know. Yeah, I think he might.
No, but I like the art style. I like what they did with it, and I like kind of where they're going with the style of like Puss in Boots and with Shrek, and I would want to see now more in this universe.
Wait, are you insinuating that I am built like Gru?
Well, you do have no neck.
That is true, but I've always had no neck. Just thinking.
Goyles.
I'm just. I'm just top heavy. That's all I am. I still have dancer's legs. But I can't dance.
Legs.
Yeah, I get the big old ham that goes to like massive too.
Ham.
I've got ham. I don't have legs. I don't have thighs. I have
the
ham.
Setups are just so easy.
Yeah.
For what?
Setups. You just lob them over.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. No, but overall, I enjoyed Puss in Boots, and I would definitely watch more on this. What? What?
Nice shirt.
Scissor me, daddy.
Huh? Excuse me?
That's what the shirt says.
I just saw it.
Scissor me, daddy.
Ooh, scissor me, daddy.
In honor of Puss in Boots. Scissor me, daddy.
Huh?
AEW, baby. AEW. Ow.
Good show, by the way.
It's a great show.
Boring.
No, but
just saying. I noticed when he's wearing a shirt. I'm like, oh.
Well, but I would.
Wrestling is fake. No.
So are movies. What are you talking about?
It's entertainment. It's all entertainment. But I would much rather see more movies in the Shrek and Puss in Boots universe, like all in the Shrek universe, Shrekverse, in the Far Away Landiverse, then I would direct to DVD or direct to like streaming shows. I would rather see full features. I think they work better. Because when they do the TV shows, I don't think the shows are that great. Because I think Puss in Boots had a TV show for a while, right?
Had a like a 10-episode thing, yeah.
Right, and I don't think they're that great. But when
Antonio,
I don't even know if it was
no,
Antonio Banderas.
It's not.
No,
but his voice, it's like a parody voice, anyways.
But at this point, do they really need? But at this point, do they really need the actors now? Because look what they're doing with James Earl Jones. You just you deep fake their voice now.
Well, you don't get the emotion though.
They also made him record a lot of stuff.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, all
access to manipulate anything.
All they have to do now is just get all these actors record all these random words and in all these emotions. Guess what?
Read the dictionary.
We'll pay you this much money. Guess what? We don't need you anymore. We're gonna make movies with your voice. Just sign over your voice to us.
Papaya, prickly,
Pickles.
No.
Pickles.
And they could literally make them say whatever they want. So
in Spanish, pan.
By the way, I did enjoy that part where there was a lot of Spanish in it and no explanation. They were just saying stuff and there was no need. They didn't explain
subtitles.
Anything. Yeah. No, nothing. It was just like, okay, I like this.
And that's another thing.
Welcome to the new world.
And that's another thing. I'm gonna rewatch. I want to rewatch it because when I want to
rewatch in Spanish.
That's what I was gonna say. Because when I rewatch Shrek is hilarious in Spanish. What's hilarious in
Spanish? Because Ping pong, ¿qué?
That scene is so funny. ¿Conoces a Ping Pong? And scene. I don't know.
You're gonna pass out. Stop it.
You should do voiceover.
Yeah. Anything to cover this face.
Weird.
A plastic bag.
You sound like my wife.
Like
Wow.
Is that what she says?
Yeah, she wants to put a plastic bag over my head and see how long it lasts.
No, but I really would rate the.
You can beat Kate Winslet's record.
25 minutes underwater. But I really would.
Why is he purple? Swollen.
Why hasn't he moved in 4 days?
What am I, Joffrey now?
What's that smell?
Yeah. No, that's his normal. That's what normally smells like. And that's true.
He ate a lot of chili.
He just farts a lot. No, but
I could swear he evacuated his bowels a while back. What's going on? Senior and I poop a lot. All right, go on.
Yeah,
we know. We know you do.
But I think with Puss in Boots, I think I would rate this one above, like among one of the higher animated movies that DreamWorks has released, right? Because in the last ones, like, because they haven't been releasing the greatest stuff since they've been doing Minions, because it's just been Minions. Then you have like these other ones like Bad Guys, which is decent. The Bad Guys, which was decent. But then it's Minions. Once you get away from Minions, you get these kind of movies that are better than Minions, right?
Well, they have Slop as well. So it's kind of like, Slop. Sorry, I acknowledged him. I'm sorry.
Banana.
But yeah, no. The Slop franchise. You got the Shrek verse. You got the
Croods,
the Minions, the Croods, which I enjoy the Croods, by the way.
I'm happy
Madagascars.
No, but but Madagascar sucks.
Hey, the Penguins one. You need to watch that Penguins.
Yeah,
one.
but Madagascar sucks.
Yeah, okay, but there's the Penguins one.
Yeah, it still sucks though.
No, you need to watch it. It's good.
One movie out of all of them, and like
no. You know how I feel about Ben Stiller. Come on, but still,
one movie out of all of them doesn't count. Like, oh, they're great. But when you compare like the Shrek,
but I love how we have Sacha Baron Cohen playing that guy. It's crazy, hilarious. King Julian.
But then,
Julian,
but then we have Shrek,
Ah,
Shrek 2. Then you have Shrek 3. Then you have Shrek Forever After. Then you have Puss in Boots, the first one, which is good. And then you have this one. So they have a better. Then you have a better track record in the Shrek universe than you do with the Minion universe.
Now, but if you watch the first Shrek and Puss in Boots,
Shrek and Boots. Shrek and Boots.
That's the Shrek and Boots. You mean Shrek 2? Yes. No. Watch the first Puss in Boots. It's okay.
Yeah, but it's better. It's still better than the Minion movies.
No, because it still feels like like it's the Shrek verse.
Still better than the Minion movies.
But yeah, I mean that's debatable, kind of. But it's what the hell?
Still better than Minion movies.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't hear. Did you hear him? I didn't hear him for a second there.
No, but I knew what he was saying.
I think he went mute on me. It's like he's lost his voice.
¿Conoces a Ping Pong?
There you go. See?
He lost his voice. All of a sudden, he's like, he made a deal with Ursula.
Look, there's movies that I would put better than the Minion movies.
And I think he got gypped.
Right? There's movies that are still better than the Minion movies. The last movie with Minion movies was trash. Right? The Minion movie before was the only one that I would consider in the Despicable Me universe that was good was the first one. The first Despicable Me.
With Jason Segel as the bad guy?
Yes, that's the only one that I think was good.
When he meets the girls.
Yeah, the first one. That's the only one that was good.
Because the girls steal the show. So
yes.
The girls and the Minions steal the show.
And then after that, it's all about Minions, and then it's blah, blah, banana, but, that's all that.
Which is weird because then...
What did you say?
That's all it is.
Yeah.
But that's why I enjoyed
and then they dance to Desinachi.
The Nachi. Right. Yeah. But on that note, guys, if you have not seen Puss in Boots, it is now on VOD.
Shrek and Puss.
Yeah, Shrek and Boots. Shrek and Boots. Puss and Shrek. Shrek and Puss? Shrek and Puss?
What is the Frankenstein like a thing now?
I don't know. You said it.
I created a Shrek and Puss. He's alive. No, not there. Don't touch that.
Hey, gross. But yeah,
it's not my belly.
But it is on VOD now. You should check it out. It's a really enjoyable animated movie from DreamWorks. Better than a lot of the recent animated movies, other than Pinocchio.
Hey, Secret Life of Pets is good.
That's an old movie. I said recent.
They have a recent with part 2.
Recent. How recent is that? When I mean recent, I mean last 12 months.
What about the DC one, the DC animal one?
I stick to my guns.
Warner Bros, though.
I stick to my guns.
That's Warner Bros.
I think Puss in Boots is better than the DC life, the Secret Life of DC Pets, because that's what I call it. Because it's almost the same movie. So, but if you
it was enjoyable.
If you haven't checked it out, yeah, definitely check it out. It's a nice return to the land of far, far away, and the Shrek verse, and the voice acting is great. The characters, the story, it all works, and it was better than I thought it was gonna be. It was very enjoyable.
Antonio.
I give it up. Selma Hayek Penult. No.
Perrito.
Beep.
John Mulaney.
Yeah. But on that note, guys, this has been Vinny.
Hey, who played Death again?
Pablo Escobar.
From
What's
jail.
His actual name?
Pablo Escobar.
That's his actual name?
Pablo Escobar. That's all you need to know.
I don't know. What is his name?
Wagner something. Veronica Vaughn. I know his name is Wagner. Wagner Vaughn.
Wagner Mora.
There you go. I knew it was Wagner. Veronica Vaughn.
Pablo Escobar.
Wait,
Pablo
that's
Escobar.
The first name Wagner?
Wagner, yeah.
Man,
yeah, bro.
He's a wolf. Wagner does not make sense. They have tails. Duh.
He's Brazilian.
But he doesn't really sound Brazilian at all. He does a really good job as a wolf. But it's
Spanish. Yeah, Spanish accent was good too.
Mm-hmm. But again, on that note, guys, this has been Vinny.
Liz Ozzy.
And me.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye, Felicia.